So here's a little Dr. J report. I've seen people talking about the market and the state of real estate, and I wanted to chime in with my little 2 cents. Plus, I like to see myself on camera. That's the main thing. I just want to see myself on camera. But anyway, here's the deal with the real estate market. It doesn't matter if the real estate market is high, if it's low. It doesn't matter. Um, a friend of mine who I know well knows the secret, and he's very successful, but he knows the same secret that I already knew. Buy super low. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the market does. It just matters where you're buying at. Just buy super low. How do you buy low? So that brings up the question, how do you buy low? Yes, I've been drinking. So how do you buy low? Big secret. How do you buy low? Um, you could do calls to distressed sellers, and if you do it in bulk, you'll catch a couple. And you got a big system. You got some VAs out of country, freaking cold calling them. Yeah, you could do that, or you could also identify what I do is I identify hedge funds that don't know what the fuck they're doing. Like literally, the biggest money in real estate is also the dumbest money. 9 times out of 10, they're the dumbest fucking money. They don't know how to manage their portfolio. They don't know what they have. You go after them. So, aside from the traditional methods of getting a seller to sell you a property for pennies on the dollar, aside from that, you can identify institutional sellers, and they might not even be sellers. You just turn them into a seller because you say, look, I'll cash you out on this deal, and you get cheap deals. So the market don't matter. It only matters how little you pay for something. Buy it cheap as fuck. And I'm not, when I say cheap, I mean, imagine buying a house in let's say the area you're buying houses, the houses are $200,000 on average. Imagine buying a house in that $200,000 neighborhood for fucking $20,000. Imagine that. And even if it needs more work than God, if it needs if it's a gutted piece of shit, even if it needs more work than God, you still have 100 grand of equity on the table when you're done with it. So you buy it so fucking cheap that the market don't fucking matter. It matters zero. So I just wanted to put that out there because I get a lot of questions from people saying, you know, this market, the market this, the market that. Fuck the market. I don't give a fuck what it is. It could be high, it could be low. I'm still buying properties for pennies on the dollar. For example, here's another example. Tax deeds. Blighted properties that are fucked with liens that people think that they can't remove those liens. They think that they can't remove those liens. And if they can remove them, they think they could just negotiate them down a little bit. But the lien is so big that it's not even worth the risk. So just know your market and know you can come in there and alleviate the lien 100% when everybody else thinks it's a big problem. Liens, tax deeds, issues that everybody else is scared. So you go at the properties that everybody else is scared of. Oh, it's got a fucking sinkhole. Oh, really? You sure about that? Are you sure about that? You sure it's a sinkhole? Because I'll freaking buy it for fucking 5 grand and fix the problem. So there's properties you can get for dirt cheap, but you got to drinky and make a video like Dr. J. Hey, I just want to throw this out there. Check me out. Live on Kick tomorrow.